the
It's
name
hilarious.
son of Scoregasm.
Son of Scoregasm.
I'm assuming that first Scoregasm then was the
Yeah.
You know.
So
it was spawning all over the place. It was camping and spawning all over the place.
You know, this game.
Spawn camping all over.
This game
spawned
is.
in 3, 2, 1. Sorry.
Yeah, okay. You're shooting your sons and gasming all over the place. This is like there's so many games that this game is like. It's like yet another clone of a twin stick shooter. This one adds a little bit of puzzle elements. You are very much contained within a small arena environment. If any of you remember the old Xbox 360 twin stick shooter game that was really awesome.
Oh yes,
sort of like retro.
Wars.
Yeah, Geometry Wars.
Geometry Wars was big.
Yeah, this is just like Geometry Wars. It does things
a little
bit different.
Geometry Wars. Everybody loved it. They're like, you got to play Geometry Wars. I'm like, this sucks.
Geometry Wars is actually pretty good. It's pretty addictive.
Geometry
it's
Wars
fun.
2.
They're both really good. Actually, I like the first one. It was pretty good.
Yeah, but you like bad stuff. So tell us about Son of Scoregasm. Yeah, that's right. I said it.
Oh, all right.
You just like snatched his review. Jeez, P. It's like on to the next story.
Let's see what's going on. Okay. Tell us about Son of Scoregasm. I'm sorry.
Right. So it's a twin stick shooter. It looks, it has a very retro aesthetic. It looks like it's riffing heavily on Geometry Wars, both with the art aesthetic. It has very vibrant, bright colors. There's a lot of geometric shapes that are coming at you. Very simple. Geometry, sort of lines around the objects are sort of highlighted. It's almost like a hybrid between Geometry Wars and Asteroid as far as how it looks.
I definitely got that sense, even from the artwork, and I checked out a couple of the promo videos. I didn't get a chance to play it myself, unfortunately. They only sent us one code, but I definitely got the sense of heavy Asteroid's influence, but also that's not really something you've seen in Shiza, man, at least a generation.
No, you've seen this before in other places. It's a very simple art style. It's not worth it's not worth saying that it's not worth praising because it's not special because I've seen it so many other places before in games like Space Invaders Extreme and Pac-Man Championship Edition and a bunch of other games. I mean, it's nothing special. It's not bad. It's just very, especially in this one, it's very simple. This game was made by essentially one person and another person that did the music. So kind of two people, but also I kind of question that because there's in the credits. By the way, you can beat this game in less than a half hour.
Oh, it's short.
Oh, it's exceptionally short.
Okay.
If you look at the credits, there's two people on the credit list, and then underneath that, it mentions that some of the music, doesn't specify how much, but some of the music was grabbed from like this free online music and sound effects website and stuff like that. So you're pretty much playing a student project by this one person. It's very British. I'm guessing the person is from England or the UK or somewhere in that vicinity, or maybe like Australian or something like that. I have no clue, but there are references to like kings and biscuits and stuff like that. It's nothing to write home about. So that's why I'm guessing it's from the UK somewhere. Right. But yeah, it's just you've played this game before. I've played this game before in many different iterations. This one lacks the polish of some of the better games out there, like Geometry Wars and others.
Well,
and
if it's made by one person, I can see why.
Yeah, it can be made by one person, but still have polish. Made by one person, you could still have polish. Things I would give, some slack to is, made by one person doesn't have as much content there. I'd be willing to forgive that sort of thing. I'd be willing to forgive like variety in music and stuff like that. Like a very focused game design, which this is. It's very focused. It's basically, you're playing as this little ship thing and you're shooting other ship things in outer space, but it's like geometric outer space of some sort, and you just shoot them and you dodge the bullets. So it's like a bullet hell twin stick shooter, and that's it. So it's very extremely simple gameplay. So I wouldn't knock. You know,
it sounds like you wouldn't knock it. You'd say give it a chance, but it's not the game to get when you have like a weekend to kill and you just want to sit down and find something intensive. It sounds like it may
If
be.
you have an hour to kill,
Yeah, it
you'll
sounds
be
like it may be
alright.
on the same level as like a cell phone game. You know,
I'm on the
mobile
train.
game,
Yeah.
no, I'm not recommending this. I'm recommending to stay away from this game.
Really? Oh,
Because-
okay. Lay it down,
Boom.
man. What's good?
There's nothing good in this game. It's
Damn.
so-
okay.
the good
Fair
part.
enough.
The good part about this game is that there are other games that do exactly what this does and do it better. That's the good part about this game is that while playing it, I realized, oh, I'd rather be playing these other games that do the same exact thing except way better and either cheaper or for the same price. Because this is a $10 game that only gives you a half hour to an hour worth of entertainment. It has leaderboards, but why would you want to go on these leaderboards, which are pretty much empty, and play this type of game when there's better, more competitive leaderboards in better made games other than this one? It's not that it's a bad made game. It's just everything in here has been done before. There's nothing unique about it. It's
I hate to break it to you, Johnny. That's what qualifies as a bad game.
Yeah. I think so.
well, no. I mean,
alright,
there
alright,
are
so
bad.
you-
Like
you-
the
okay,
controls
you can-
aren't like super bad. The frame rate's not skipping and dropping and stuff
It's
like that.
just-
Like
it's
there's
just a
no
game you
bad.
didn't
That
know.
elements.
should be
Play.
standard. You know what I mean? They doesn't have like
Crappy controls.
yeah, basically.
Like
messed
when
up.
you think bad, you think like Superman 64, like
You didn't enjoy
Bubsy.
Superman 64? Okay,
Superman.
what about the NES Superman where you that little chibi with the big head? Yeah, everyone loved that. Woo!
There
But even
are-
a bad game should work properly,
So
it
I
just
think
should be bad.
so enough
Mhm.
beating it down and stuff. Thumbs up, thumbs down, my man.
The thumbs down's already on
It's
there.
already
man.
on there,
It's already
man.
on there.
Got the
Yeah,
I think you put- I think you put-
yeah.
I think you put it up there for the view when you started.
Just to let the people know,
Like his
stay away
tone
from
already,
this
just put it
one.
down,
Stay
yeah.
away from
There's
this
just
one.
better stuff out there for
Gotcha.
$10 or cheaper. There's just
True.
better stuff. You'll get the
Oh, this
same
one's
exact game.
$10
It's $10, yeah,
for a 30-minute game.
for a 30-minute game.
Man, listen.
The hell out of here.
That does seem
Yeah,
like
I'm-
an error in judgment there.
If they charged, this is more like something that you can get some decent amount of fun out of for like a $1 game or a $2 game. I mean, not to say that the prices. I mean, I would pay more if this game was doing something interesting, but there's nothing interesting. By the way, I didn't buy this game. This game was
You are
supplied.
circling.
So.
We are burning time, man. So I'm sorry you didn't dig this game, dude.
That's
with
it,
with a
man.
name like Scoregasm, I thought it would be some hot stuff.
Good name, bad, not bad game, just forgettable.
Okay, all right.
Thought it was some hot
sorry. Yeah, for real. It was.
Thought it'd bring him to the
Scoregasm
brink.
have you sweating.
I thought it was gonna bring me there. Then yeah, come on.
Scoregasm have you fiending for more.
That's all.
right,
That's all.
man.
That's all I'm
Put
doing.
down,
All
put
right.
down.
Well, they can't all be champions, but you know, I mean, I'm sorry.
Can't
It's
all
just-
be champions.
It's just- I'm trying to go out on like
Correct.
a
That's
halfway
it, man.
decent note,
Correct.
but,
They
you know,
cannot be.
It is what it is.
Can't
All right.
can't be the king.
All right. Well, let's talk about Marvel's